Motorcycles lead us down a long, winding road, and not always literally. There's so much content to enjoy between buying guides, how-tos, vlogs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to these two-wheeled machines. But we're also a classy bunch of people here. We like to talk about the literary, cinematic, and home media side as well. Seeing as we are enormous comic book fans, we wanted to dive into the entertainment side of bikes by breaking down one of our favorite comic book characters, Ghost Rider. In this case, we will spotlight Volume 1 of the Marvel Masterworks as a solid introduction to folks. This is a collection of books with reprints of Marvel Spotlight 5 through 12, originally from 71, Ghost Rider 1 through 5 from 1973, and Marvel Team Up 15 that came out in 72. So here's what's going on. Stunt rider Johnny Blaze has made a deal with Satan, later revealed to be Fisto, in order to save his stepfather. But in return, he had to give up his soul. Without giving away any spoilers, one thing turns into another, and he becomes the spirit of vengeance known as Ghost Rider. Beyond Blaze's origin story, it also has a few other stories, including a fight in hell and a team-up with the wall crawler. Yep, everyone's favorite, the Amazing Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, as much as we love the many variations of Ghost Rider, like a lot of the characters that came out around this time in the 70s, it's hokey and it's kind of forced. But that's just part of the fun, and that's the way it is. That being said, Marvel Masterworks are a great collection that look beautiful on your shelf, or an inexpensive but efficient way to read classic stories from a bygone era. As for these stories, the corniness, well, it kind of makes them fun. So it's definitely worth reading at least once to take in the original storylines. You can check out the non-affiliated links in the description to get a digital or a hard copy. We are big fans of hitting up our local comic book shops in and around our area. We think you should give it a try too. I know what you're thinking. Where do I start? Well, if you want to know more about which comics to read or just geek culture in general, check out the link below for MONTE'S Mayhem. He's one of our co-creators. We also want to point out that seeing the bikes in the Ghost Rider movie was pretty exciting, especially at Motorcyclopedia in Newburgh, New York. So expect us to talk a lot more about Ghost Rider and the other motorcycles and comics, because besides being in a whole bunch of other comic books, well, there will also be the movie, toys, and various appearances and shows to talk about. So let us know what you think about the Flaming Vigilante in the comments below, and we hope to hear from you guys soon.